Hello and welcome to the EEPROM 9. It's now time to screw this camera. So let's get started. I need some privacy. Do you mind leaving the room for a bit, please? Let's undress the beast. So, teardowns, teardowns, teardowns. I love them. I love pulling things to bits. Now, first off, we've got this handly thing, which does not want to pop off, despite me trying. Oh god. Sab, me sab. Let's remove this, which we've got blue tacked on with white tack, and not the white tack produced from my body. That's the white sticky liquid. So let's first show you under the panel where the computer electronics for it essentially stored. So first off, this screw, which is nice and conveniently rammed in. Oh fucking hell, that always happens. I always bloody drop them, don't I? And they fall on a dark carpet because they're dark screws. You can never find them. It's annoying. I probably picked the wrong screwdriver for this. Yeah, I'll still get to see inside it. Oh god, I just dropped it. There we go. Oh, I don't know if you can see it, but it's the only way to position it so I can actually get that panel off. So now we just pop it off. This bottom plate is actually metal. And there we are. The brains of the camera. At least what look to be the brains anyway. I haven't seen anything else that conveys any forms of intelligence anywhere else within the device. Ah, can we pop this out just for demonstration? Yes, we can. Yeah, that's a good sign to reasons to why it doesn't work when wires are broken. And in there we don't have much electronics actually. There's something that looks like an EEPROM, but it's not. There's an unidentified chip there, but it is surprisingly basic, which means maybe it isn't the control systems for the whole camera, but it's certainly an interface control. So if we just slot that back in, yeah, essentially, yeah, we have a few things wrong with this, pretty much. Right, I cannot really be asked to fight against that. Let's get it back together. So that can stay like that, but it's made in Japan. The question is, should I strip this for parts, or should I try and restore it? Because these things are full of useful components. Right, that's that. It's also got a lens cap on, which sadly doesn't fit my main camera, and a TV zoom lens of stuff, and it's a filter which doesn't really do anything. Fit it there, you can see through it. So that's that. These sides come off really easily, which is nice. Let's show you inside one of the focus sensory things. Oh look, we need a smaller screwdriver. Good job I got one. The joy there. As I am quite literally insane. I'm feeling a bit tired and I just dropped the screw. This always happens. And guess what? It's dematerialised from existence. What a surprise! The screw has dematerialised from existence. Oh god, now the whole bottom unit of the camera's falling off. There we go. And so we have a little IR sensor in there. Don't know if you can really see it. That's a little circuit board with a nice little lens. Pretty. And a whole ton of electronics just hanging off here. This isn't looking like an assembly that's going to go back together easily. If not, the camera can just become parts, because these things are full of useful components. They're always worth dismantling for their raw materials. Well, these old ones are, modern ones aren't. Don't you dare! Don't you dare fall on that floor. Now we'll show you under this panel. Sorry about taking out your view there, but there isn't really much else I can do. I need to change some heads and stuff. Oh, there's where it went. I found it. Yay! I found the screw. Last camera I tried to fix, I broke. There's one my brother gave me that was one of their mates, and I tried to fix and I broke it. Fun, huh? Right, this does pop off. Can't remember how. I don't remember it being this difficult to get it to pop off. Right, we'll continue into the main covers then. Because I can't be bothered to fight with that right now. What's some wire cutters when you need them? Yeah, it's not everything I deassemble goes back together. There is stuff that I do just strip apart for their useful components. Although these days I'm very selective on what I salvage, because modern electronics are just true crap. They really are. They are utterly useless. They contain next to no, if not no, useful components. If you want stuff to salvage good electronic components for projects, you want this old stuff. And so we have it off, and now we can continue fighting with it. There is nothing holding it in there, basically, pretty much. So I'm just going to throw in a brute force approach, basically. Ah! From Yang! Ah! Here we go, it's coming. Slowly, with a bit of resistance. Oh, that's why I have to remove that, don't I? Where's the screw head gone? I'm missing a screwdriver end! Yay! There it is. Found it. So let's remove the video boards then, which contain pretty much most of the video-y stuff to do with the Vidicon tube. I don't really know anything about Vidicon tubes, other than they're like miniature CRTs. Look at that. Beautiful. Well done, you just managed to fall through and be annoying. Is that you, camera? Let's have a look at the time. Time is... Oh, there's only 1 minute. That means it's just bloody card transfer. Why didn't I just set up the Sony Handycam? It's only sitting over there. Because then I've got to bloody get it off it, haven't I? And that's a pain in the arse. It has to be done on a different computer because fucking Sony don't put link cables, firewire cables, and all their models. Urgh. Tip to laptop manufacturers: put firewire on all your bloody computers. USB is useless for video. And so we have a lovely circuit board in here as well, and the other side of the Vidicon tube, which is covered up by a staticky, shieldy piece of nonsense that prevents electrical shorting as well. But the bit we really want to get to is the lens mechanism, because that's where the real magic happens, in the optics. There we go. See, that was holding it. So, having this handle still in the way is a bit of a pain, isn't it? So we can just take that off. And that will just flop round uselessly there. And as you can see, it's an absolute bloody mess, but you can sort of see, zoom in on that mechanism, because that's what I really want to show you. Right, you've got a pretty much decent view of the optics here. So first off, we have this AWB thing which moves this sort of milky filter in front of it for fuck knows what reason that exists. And then here we have a sunlight filter which, when you put it onto Sunny, it puts that down to protect the Vidicon tube, put it up, moves it up. And then we have what really fascinates me, the iris mechanism, which would be quite nice to figure out how to get out and play with. So when we flick that, it should flip back if I hadn't already, but if I play with this, you might be able to see movement of the iris. Now isn't that just cool? Doesn't that just make you want to see the actual Vidicon tube itself? Because I do. And it seems to be only secured to the front of the camera with 4 screws. Are you thinking what I'm thinking? Let's delve into what we haven't delved into before. That's zoom out, isn't it? No, that's zoom in. Is that zoomed out or in? That's zoomed out. There we go. Zoom back. Yeah. So let's have a look at the tube. If I can get past these silly screws, I'm going to need a bigger screwdriver. Out with the big boys. I can reach it. There we go. Put the usual one. So God, this desk is a mess. There's the tape that has the drive time I've just uploaded. There's another thing about the pen. Will this one work? No. Shame. This beastie will. I'll get that in there. Let's go with Phillips and with this one, which I almost sent flying across the room because that's what I do. Perfect. Let's see a Vidicon tube then. In fact, for this unscrewing part, I will stop the camera because this is going to be awkward. Right, back to filming. And the Vidicon tube should now pop off. There we go. Oh, it looks actually quite a lot like a CCD in there. Let's show you. Made in Japan. Look at that. It's like looking into a CCD. That's beautiful. I wonder if it'd be possible to remove it. Now this is where I beg you the question. And of course that unit you're seeing right at the front there, just before you can actually see it, the tube, which is the CCD looking bit in the glass, is actually a colour filtery thing. And the question I have to ask is, Should I restore this, or at least attempt to, because I don't know where to start on trying to restore such a device? Or should it be stripped down for components? Or should it just be left as a nice ornament? But I don't really have room to keep it as an ornament. But anyway, the plan is I might as well try and pick up a working one, because I reckon it'd be quite cool to have a working one. Does it just slide out? Now getting the tube out is just going to be a pain, isn't it? So we'll say sod that. Oh, the focusy thingy mabobs and all that lovely jazz. Let's show you. There we go. As you can see, this doesn't look much like a camera anymore. It just looks like a pile of circuit boards strung together with wires. But yeah, I think that just about highlights exactly what it is. So let's just move that. Yeah, I think we end the teardown there. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Now I've got to get this bastard back together. See you on the next video. Right, now I'll come to a decision on the camera. Basically I'm going to part it out because I really don't think I can fix it. And it's got some lovely mechanism, especially the optical mechanism. That really interests me. It's currently assembled in its bag, but yeah. I will try and fix it if any of you really want me to, but to be honest I don't think it's really fixable. Not by me anyway. Maybe someone else could. A camera specialist, but I certainly wouldn't know where to start. So yeah, you can take it as bad news, but I'll see if I can pick up a working one for the next one. Be quite cool to mod one into a security camera or something. Speaking of the security camera project, I never really did anything else on that. Never could find any decent Linux software. Anyway, thanks for watching and I hope you enjoyed.